What is the bet?
Oh, okay. The bet is that we'll go through the whole story. He was like, if you score 5 goals this season, I'll go ring. And then he decided that 5 wasn't enough, so he had to make it 7. And then he was like, actually no, none of your goals from pre-season count either. So now I've had to, score 7 goals against St. Pat's. I scored 2 goals with a little bit of help from their goalkeeper. And then in the game after that against Nine, I scored a hat-trick, so bringing my tally up to 5 for the season. So this led to Dom trying to weasel his way out of it.
If you score more than 5 goals throughout the season, you choose one other member of his fifth level to dye their hair green. Would that motivate you to score all 5 goals?
Yes, it would. The deal offered was 5.
No, I make the terms of this agreement. You listen. So, you need 5 goals between now and the end of the season. Actually, no, screw it. 7.
No. You said 5. We had 5
Oh,
on
that's
count.
so easy. Are you serious? I don't agree.
Me.
Yes, the midfield mind shot. Right.
But unfortunately he was undone by the fact that he said the words, I make the deal of the agreement, on camera, and then tried to use that footage to prove that he didn't make an agreement. So, he's going to be dyeing his hair orange if I get 7 goals, which is looking likely.
We had come off a very convincing win against Nine College, so myself, along with all the other boys, just had some really renewed confidence.
Always coming off a win is a good thing. I felt for the next game here at Tonga, we were going to pull off a win.
We need to get the start in order to be top of the table, or stay top of the table.
We just kind of absolutely annihilated like two teams back to back, pretty easy. Here at Tonga, we're looking kind of the best of the rest, but the best of the rest, right? It's like us, and then it's like literally every other team.
I mean, when you come off a win like that, you've always got to have some confidence. You're always going to feel really good. And obviously, this is a big test.
Not here for the Here at Tonga game. Pretty nerve-wracking, but I was just really hoping that the boys were going to pull through. Lots of belief.
And last year was the scene of George Hudson's amazing penalty.
Yeah.
George Hudson, I heard he scored a banger of a penalty against Here at Tonga last year.
Okay, so basically we got a penalty.
Yeah!
Some people started chanting.
George Hudson! We want George! We want George!
So I chanted back, no we don't, because I thought I was going to crumble under pressure. But I stepped up to the spot, took my run up. Apparently one of their players screamed to try and put me off. Didn't work because I slotted at bottom left corner. Yeah, lovely penalty all around.
George? Yeah, George.
Great penalty, George.
Look, what's in the past is in the past, and what matters is the present. And of course, going into that game, we just tried our best.
This is the last game before the mid-season break, so I think if the boys can get a W in this game, then I think we should be okay for majority of the season, because this is a big game for the boys.
Oh, that first half, man, that was a battle. Heratonga was so physical. Their back line was extremely solid. They defended really well.
Felt like it was alright. We held our own. They hit the post, which was a bit disconcerting.
I can start to notice that within the first half an hour or so, their defence was very, very solid, and there was really not a lot getting past them. It came as a bit of a surprise, I think, to most of the team to actually have that solid of a defence in a division like this.
There was still a clear domination by our team. We were just kind of running laps around them in the midfield. It's just that dummy defence couldn't do anything up top, and the defence just kind of decided to let the striker run past them.
One of their attackers was pretty quick. He stayed on side most of the time. He managed to creep through a few times as well, so we needed to work on that piece, just keeping him offside.
We're all over them. They had one counter attack, which we got lucky, and we were very unfortunate to score at least 3.
It was tough, them scoring first, so that put a bit of dampener on the moral dampener on the team.
We made some really, really nice creative moves, and then eventually got to finish it all off with a Angus Ross goal. He finally got his first goal of the season. We've been giving him a bit of stick about it for a while, so really, really good to see him get his first goal.
Oh, lovely.
Well, that first half, I felt a bit fatigued, you know, I felt a bit tired. I'm not sure if I'd woken up yet, so maybe that's why I was 1-1 in the first half.
I didn't really care about scoring a goal. I was more worried about the I would receive if I missed an easy chance without having already scored a goal, right?
Okay, in peace there's nothing so becomes a man.
Look, the war poetry is always a success, alright? Every time there's a war poetry, you're gonna win. That's just how it works.
I mean, what can you say except exceptional? There's nothing about it that can be faulted. Like, it just gets the boys so unbelievably fizzed up.
The team was a bit low on spirit. I mean, that's what Miss Stewart's war poetry's been all season, is lifting the spirits. But I think it was most important in that Heratonga game.
Okay, in peace there's nothing so becomes a man as modest stillness and humility, but when the blast of war blows in our ears, then imitate the action of the tiger, soften the sinews, stiffen them, summon up the blood, disguise fair nature with hard favoured rage, set the teeth and stretch the nostril wide, hold hard the breath and bend up every spirit to its full height. On, you noblest fifths!
We had the war poetry, we were all hyped and fizzed, went out into the second half. And Hamish Rose scores 2 minutes later. So I think that's a testament to Miss Stewart and all the hard work she puts in on and off the pitch. She really is one of the beating hearts of the team. I think that just showed there, giving us the ability to just overcome what we faced in the first half and just pull through and get that second goal.
I reckon the efforts need to be picked up in the second half, which we obviously did, and that is obviously attributed to Miss Stewart's war poetry. An excellent choice for the game, and really picked up the team.
We finally take the lead after a long 45 minutes, and so I think it was just the perfect combination of Miss Stewart's war poetry, the fizz of the start of the second half, the motivation to put us ahead, and then also a good play from the boys.
Great second half. It was just great. Everything about it was good. I mean, the defence was solid. The attack was good as well. Yeah, I think that second half was really dominant for us, actually. I think we played quite well. Unfortunately for the penalty concession though from George Hudson, but oh well, that didn't matter too much. We were already 4-1 ahead.
Unfortunately, unlike last year, I did concede a penalty instead of score one, even though it was blatantly not a penalty.
I mean, I don't think it's a penalty, but it's good to see that George is getting concession for something to see.
Midway through the second half, I could feel my right half beginning to give up. But eventually, it went away after a while, after stretching it out for a bit, so I thought I was okay. 5 minutes later, all of a sudden, my left calf goes, and then my right calf goes as well. So that's just not okay. So I end up on the ground.
Oh, medic again.
And then it goes out, and everyone just kind of turns their heads towards their end of the pitch. And I look up, and there's Dom looking like some fatality on the ground, just like he was an absolute mess. He says it was a cramp, but we all know he could not play in 90 minutes against that team.
Got subbed off in the end, and had to sit out the rest of the game.
It's because he's stuck in a tree. How do I turn it off, Jess? I just go.
Nice to go.
Good game. Guys, let's go.
What a game. What a game. I thought I was going to get the ball over there, but we haven't got it. Yep. Thoughts on the game?
Goal scorer Rossi.
We won the end.
Ahmed?
I hope we can face them in the finals. We can once again.
Very happy with that game from everyone. Angus played fantastically. No, masterclass. Branson up top. Can't ask for more than that. Hamish.
For the first 70 minutes. Hey Dom.
Yeah, Sammy Clark.
That was such a good play.
Display of the season. Sammy Clark.
You whipped that in surprisingly. It's the hardest I've ever kicked the ball.
Chuck in the cheeky 5th 11 Doco promo.
5th 11.
5th 11 Doco watch along.
That's the one.
Yeah, that was a great thing to hear, you know. They were going to be one of our main competition this season, so I think them in Stream 5 are looking pretty good, but I don't know, just relief really was the emotion.
Look, when you come off a game and there's always a break straight after that, I think as long as we keep the positive mindset for the next game, I think we'll be fine.
Oh, the mid-season break, that's just depressing. We want to play football. We can't play football for 2 weeks. Not good.
I always think over the holidays fitness will be going down. So it'll be important to make sure that we do some training when we get back to school and make sure that Hamish lays off the chicken nuggets.
I thought that we were going to be extremely unfit when we started up again, and we were.
We just come off the back of our mid-season break. We hadn't seen each other in a long time, so it was really, really good to see the boys again and get back in action. Unlike the other Wellington College team, we actually had a game to play, so we were really, really excited to get back into the season after 2 weeks off.
Yeah, we went into that game. Of course, the title was already on our minds, so we just thought absolute domination.
Yeah, I was just really looking forward to this game. Another opportunity to get another couple goals, hopefully get up to that 7 mark.
Well, the 11th 11, somehow worse than the 10th 11.
It was a bit of a slow start. I think we definitely expected to score a few really quickly, but we didn't. To give credit to them, they battled really well.
right from the off, just began pressing their back line, and we could tell we were way on top of the game in the first 10, 15, 20 minutes, but we just could not find that goal.
No, don't worry, I got it on.
Got a chance. There we go, Fred.
A through ball was played from one of our midfield. The defender is in communication with the goalie about going and getting it, and he's a bit slow to get to the ball. So I see this as an opportunity to try and steal the ball from it. The defender, as well as myself, fall over the goalkeeper. Then I see the ball pop out, and I go and go for a shot and missed. And then the defender wasn't getting back up, so I was a bit scared at that point. Obviously we had the broken nose earlier on, so he didn't want a broken ankle. And Christian Binner had to step in at the defensive line.
I was heartbroken. As soon as I saw Christian put on that roll call shirt, I was heartbroken. I didn't know what to say. I had lost my other stars in there.
But we did end up 5-0 up thanks to 5 goals from Dom.
Because we've got 2 10-minute
Micah
slots on the
taking.
phone.
Micah up top, baby.
Micah is really keen for Dom to have red hair. For that to happen, you guys have got to win the ball and feed him up front.
Alright, come on, boys.
Okay, all right.
Wait. We've got to wait for our cousins and Hamish.
And in the nights of winter, when the cold north winds blow and the long howling of the wolves is heard amidst the snow, when the oldest cask is opened and the largest lamp is lit, when the goodman mends his armour, with weeping and with laughter still is the story told, how well the fifths they kept the bridge.
Another banger, can't say much more than that. It's always important to really think about the deeper meaning behind the texts, see if you can connect them to anything else, and always try to decipher what the author's purpose is.
Dom was gone, so I was put in striker. It was going all right. Got a few chances.
It's always a pleasure to play alongside such talents as Ricardo Keane and Mike Shanks and Josh in the midfield.
A few difficult chances and he just fell with me. Took it on my right foot, then put it past the keeper far post. And in the next minute, did the exact same thing.
Manchester United have done all they can. That Rooney goal was enough for the 3 points. Manchester City are still alive here. Balotelli, Aguero! I swear you'll never see anything like this ever again. So watch it, drink it in.
Everyone celebrated that quite a lot because obviously orange here for Dom.
I knew it was coming for a while now. It was just a case of when rather than if. I failed to consider when making the bet that we were in the bottom division. Absolutely thrilling seeing that second shot going. wild celebrations. It's just a shame Francis himself wasn't there to see it.
Happy for my kid that he got his 7 goals. I think it was a really, really good motivator for him. So yeah, I think that's good of him to get some good goals. So I'm happy to help contribute to the team. So I'm going to be dyeing my hair orange. Coming off a convincing win is always good. We've come off a lot of those in the past.
Got to make sure we stay switched on. Don't look towards the finals or the playoffs before we're guaranteed to get in there, and just play for each other like we have, and I think we'll be all good.
From what I understand, Upper Hutt drew with Hirotonga. I'm not sure what the score was. If we beat Hirotonga 4-2 with an understrength team, I think we should be able to pull out a good victory against Upper Hutt.
Same as every other game really, just go in there, positive mindset, straight from the start, just don't get tired, straight into it, that's how it goes, get the win, simple as that.
And the next game we have against Upper Hutt, I'm not going to be there sadly, so I'm hoping the boys can pull together. This will be a very, very big test against Upper Hutt. They're one of the top 4.
Not being here, it is a big loss, and like being already at 7 goals, I'm not like, there's no personal objective for me to get goals.
Affect the team in a positive way. I think the team conversion rate will be skyrocketing. The play will be less direct, more tiki-taka style. That Francis doesn't really hold up that kind of gameplay. You know what I'm saying? He's always like the running behind kind of guy, but he doesn't really drop deep, play the balls. Not beautiful football when Francis is on the field. That's all I'm trying to say. So I'm including a beautiful, well-converted 10-0 win.
Our run home to the end of the season is very, very tough. I think the boys should be able to carry the momentum forward through these next couple of games, because these are the big ones, these are the ones that really, really count. And if we're going to cement that position into the finals, then we just need to continue all the work that we have been doing.
Yeah, I just think we have to really come together as a team. Really just, start playing some really, really good football. I think we're definitely capable of that, and I'm really looking forward to it.
I think that if we can beat the rest of the teams as much as we did, I reckon we'll be looking for not scoring as much, but we'll still be looking for that goal, and I think we'll get it.
I think as long as we keep up the performance, then we'll be fine. I mean, we can't just go looking at these teams and think, oh yeah, we might draw, we might lose. We just got to go in there just like any other game, just try our best, see what happens.
With this momentum going forward, I don't think there's much that can stop this team from making it into the finals and coming out on top in some of those big games. So yeah, really, really looking forward to the end of the season. I'm really excited to hopefully get in the final and wrap up Division 7. Up the boys!
I'm the best, better than him. If I was starting up top every game, I would have more than 27 goals, whatever he has.
The 5th 11 is still the 5th 11, it's still the best in the league.
Coming again. And again.
So good,
This was his prime opportunity.